Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WrestleDeath Podcast. My name is Rich, also known as the Black John Hammer. And of course, we have the co-host of co-hosts, and I will say this man has one hell of a clean signature. We have Joe Beisler in the building. Joe,
Signing the world, having a blast.
yeah,
Glad to be back.
you marked your territory in Asbury over the weekend.
Oh, yeah. Asbury, Philly. Yeah. Since the last time, even in Virginia.
It's like you're on a world tour.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Just
I'll never forget my name as soon as I go to the bathroom because it's going to be everywhere.
Just marking your territory. I love it.
Oh, man.
And then, of course, our other co-host, repping the Bocce Boys. Oh yeah, we got the Black Iron Sheik. We got John Hammer in the building.
How are we?
What's going on?
How
brother?
is everybody doing? It's been busy. It's been busy on my end.
Oh, that's good. But busy in a good way?
Busy in a tiring way, but yes, in a good way too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
We're on the podcast circuit this week.
Yeah, this is night two. I'm busy on the computers because last night I was on the NHB Rewind with Danny DeMonto live on IWTV, doing the watch back of Volume 2, ICW NHB Volume 2, which was the very first show that was back after the COVID hit.
Hey, right. COVID.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, after that whole COVID breakout, when the world stopped for a little bit, I think ICW NHB Volume 2 was the first show ever to run again after, once they allowed the world to reopen.
It was definitely the first with fans.
Yeah.
So how'd that go last night?
It was pretty entertaining. Hanging out with Danny on his birthday, old fucking bastard.
How cute.
He is old. How old is he?
Shit. I think he's 41 now.
All right.
Yeah, I think he's
older than me and you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Joe.
Mittens was out there too. We were just, sitting there shooting the shit with the fans on the hashtag NHB Rewind. And just enjoying ourselves. He did do his big announcement, which ICW is fucking coming back.
And not with just one show, a whole array of shows.
That weekend that ICW returns is October 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Yeah.
And it's going to be with Rise from the UK, ICW on Saturday, and then H2O is going to be running on that Sunday. So,
yeah, this is triple header weekend. Now, isn't that your birthday weekend?
Yes, I just had to put that out. I wanted to put that out there. Yes, it is. October 2nd is my birthday, so wrestling surprises me again with a fucking 3-pack of goddamn mayhem for my birthday, dude. Awesome.
Yeah, this is I like how this is shaping up, and this is great news all around for wrestling, for deathmatch wrestling, for the fans. It gives us all something to look forward to. Guys can get back to work.
And just thinking the way they're starting it off, like you're going to get to see. Obviously, we've gotten lucky where we've had Darko, we've had Big Joe, we've had Lou over here, but we're going to get to see a bunch of other ones that weren't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and that's fucking great for people because I know there's a lot of people in this area, all across America, but especially here that they wanted to see these people live, and it's not. This day and age, it's not easy to get over to Europe, Japan, or nothing like that. So when we get something special like this, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, and it gives everyone a chance to see new guys, see new stars get made, and because there's a lot of promotions here where we are in the tri-state, and a lot of the shows have a lot of the same people.
Yeah.
It's just kind of the way it is, right? Not everyone, but for the most part, it kind of is. But when you get, when you have ICW back in the fold, and then you have Rise coming over, it just opens up all these new matches, and it's just nice to see something new, fresh, It's just good all around.
I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to it, man.
Yeah.
I I'm not gonna lie, dude. With the ICW show, I am very intrigued on how the Atticus storyline going to keep playing out. I'm very interested in that because Atticus was the champ on the way out, is the champ still, and I want to see where it's going. Is he going to fucking hold the belt hostage? Is he going to come and show up at H2O? Let's see what happens.
I hope he no shows.
Nah.
Just so the plot thickens.
The first show back, and he no shows. The champ no shows. Those. Oh, jeez.
What a sack of shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god! But you know what though? That's not out of his, the character that he portrays.
No, not it. Really,
you know what I mean? Like
it's not far fetched.
It's not far fetched because it's not the first time he would have done it.
Seriously though, the kid had a fucking stellar fucking match Saturday afternoon.
Oh yeah, with who?
EC3 for the NWA title.
Oh, I didn't catch that. My phone fucking fucked up.
It was good. It was interesting because it played into the 440 storyline with Ricky coming out. It was good.
Ricky got his hair cut, didn't he? I did see that.
That was earlier. That was earlier in the day.
That. Okay.
I saw that clip on the socials, but yeah, I didn't get to see Atticus's match though on Converge because I hit a dead zone when I was driving back. We were driving back from Tennessee. It was a long weekend. So
I can only imagine.
Yeah, we don't have to get into it big time, but a special shout out to see my man fucking Eddie Only back in the ring. That was fucking awesome.
I saw that too. He made his return with Gregory Iron, right?
Well, actually, it's funny. It wasn't broadcast yet. He had made his return the day before. He fought Casanova on Circle 6. But then,
was that a no ring? Was that the no ring that was announced?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But his actual, able to be viewed, yes, was him and Gregory Iron in the tag match against, the other 440, which wound up being they just wound up like a DQ situation. I'm sorry, it wasn't Gregory Iron. It was Eddie, and Gregory Iron was there as their helper, but it was the Bev and Eddie.
Okay, my fault.
No, I messed up too, so I hear you. But yeah, it was the Bev and Eddie Only, and they took on Ricky and Nothing.
Okay.
And then that's the match where Blue came out to cause the DQ, but then Yellow came out, and that's when Atticus cut Ricky's hair.
Nice. He needed a haircut anyways. I'm sorry.
He looks like we can roll Ricky again.
Oh man, that's great stuff. But I gotta go back and watch that. But whoever would have thought that EC3 and Atticus would have a match though?
And it was for the NWA title too. I obviously wasn't expecting a title change, knowing how wrestling works, but it was just cool to see. And they literally, they worked the match to where it was literally neck and neck until fucking 440, did their shit.
I got you.
Yeah, dude, it was a cool show. Ruthless had a lot of good representation there. It was just, it was a good time.
Nice, man. All right, so last night you were on the Jasmine St. Clair podcast.
Yeah, I went off the rails with my friend.
Off the rails. Yeah, so how did that come about, and how'd that go?
She had just asked me, and she was like, let's just, let's talk, about you. And I was like, all right, let's go.
Simple enough.
And it was cool to get my story out there. I mean, we've talked about certain things on here, but not on someone else's. She has a ton of followers, and it was cool to get our name out there. And she's a good friend. I enjoy talking to her. She helped us out a little bit with this. And she had good ideas, with me and doing the promos and shit with me. So yeah, it's a good time. I'm not gonna lie, it's cool to get views from people that never seen you before, that might have never seen you, because it's not just wrestling fans that watch her pot. You know what I mean? It's all
Sure.
different. So, hopefully I made some people, interested.
There you go. I love it.
Yeah, dude, I'll do it again. I don't want to release nothing on here, but we were talking about doing another one with a certain guest. So see what happens.
We shall see what happens. More will be revealed.
Damn
Will
right.
that certain guest have 4 screens?
But maybe we will just have total 4 screens on that one. Taylor
We have 3
Swift
screens
everywhere.
right now.
Yeah, we have 3. We're missing one, and I'm very just. It's like one of those like ticks. Like, oh shit, I can't handle this. I need 4.
It's got to be even. Always got to be even.
But I only own a flashlight. I don't actually own a flashlight.
Hey.
It's crazy because the one that was it came up, it actually had like a USB port in it. And you can plug it in.
Is that like a vibrating thing? I don't even know what those things do. Like, I just know what they look like. I've never even held one. Like, there's been no reason for me to go, oh, let me check this out.
Yeah. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know, like I live in New Jersey, and we got hit very hard with a thunderstorm today, and I think it's still going on. Lost power, but we're back, ready for action. So as we were talking about 3 screens instead of 4 screens, and Joe, what were you guys talking about before we totally lost connection here?
No, like I said, I was just explaining to people that I'd rather spend money. Again, that's illegal, and I don't do that. But I'd rather spend money at a geisha house than fucking buy a torso fuck buddy.
Yeah, I agree.
Dude,
I agree.
well, one thing we can all admit here, it's not like we were best friends enough, but we were all friends with them.
Right.
It's disappointing, very disappointing to find out somebody, especially, I hate to say it because he kind of acted he acted the opposite. He tried to portray the opposite of what he was doing. And it's just that's what disappoints you the most. You lose a friend to something you just wouldn't believe.
Yes. All right. So for people at home who are listening and may or may not know that what we're talking about, someone that we know who's in the inner workings of certain indie promotions.
I mean, he
here in
sponsored
Jersey.
wrestlers. He helped out. He
Right.
did do his part. You know what I mean? But
Right. So he betrayed some confidences. And it turns out, he acted upon some sexual urges in accordance to these things. It was pretty disgusting. Pretty disgusting. And I guess he felt that he can get away with these things. There was a separate Reddit thread. There was a separate Instagram, and one of them may or may not have been underage. Fleshlights and jerk off videos, and
really, wow.
Yeah, it was some wild stuff. Wild stuff. We don't associate with him anymore. He's not associated with any independent or deathmatch company at all right now, and probably never again.
No, and
No,
like I said,
like never again.
No,
Not probably.
Yeah.
Never again.
And like I said, yes, there's plenty of people that watch that don't know me personally, but people that know me personally is I just, I'll try to bring a laugh out of something that was miserable. And in all honesty, dude, last Wednesday was the day the banners came down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, the kid, he had banners like every promotion that we liked. And, and I listened to what Brett had to say. I don't know what's true, what's not. I believe, he wouldn't try to deceive people, but I know for a fact the kid would like pay money to put, his name on the friggin' ring and put, he had one ready for this Japan tour. Like, he fucked over a lot of people, man. And it's just, obviously what he did was worse, but you affected people's lives, livelihoods, but what you did. You know what I mean? And that,
Yeah,
just,
I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who are totally embarrassed.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, like on a human level, I hope he gets the help he needs because clearly there is some things beneath the surface that he needs to get some help.
Mm.
I think maybe we can agree on that. He needs some professional help here.
Yeah.
Working in the field that I work in, I've heard things. This is pretty bad. I will say, this is pretty bad. He needs help, and hopefully he can get that help. But I don't care to see him. I don't care to speak to him. That time has passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like he went from having, for what he does, right, the #1 wrestling Instagram on the entire platform, to working with, the top, GCW, H2O, ICW, the top 3 deathmatch companies in the country, and then just with a snap of a finger, it's all gone.
Yeah.
Because that's really how serious it is.
Yeah.
And
it should be.
Yeah.
It should be.
Yeah.
Like there was no coming back for this.
Have you guys ever thought that maybe he wanted to get caught?
Well, like everything was just getting too much for him?
Maybe, because like on the Instagram, he was using, there's a couple pictures where he was using the same font as the King's Road font that he would use on Instagram, that he would put on those.
I personally didn't even go look at that other account.
I didn't get to look at the account, but sadly, I had people send me shit from the account. That's how I got it.
I'm very happy that nobody sent me things, and I hope it stays that way.
Oh, you wait until this podcast is over.
The only thing I saw the Billy Starks thing. There was the screenshot of the Instagram itself.
Yeah.
And then from what other people have said that's gone on, it's like, yeah, I don't need to hear or see anything else.
And listen, whether or not the Billy pictures were taken of age or not, it's still really, to me, is creepy no matter what age it was, because
no matter what.
Because it was just, again, this might be talking because of my age. Like, I don't even, like, if you don't at least have a fucking 2 in your age, I can't even, like, fathom that thought. You know what I mean? Like there's no, like 45-year-old me going, yeah, I want to date a girl out of high school. Fuck no, dude. Like, that would feel weird to me. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just, it's strange. I know he was a lot younger, but still, dude, like, there's plenty that are of your age or around your age, dude. There's no reason. And like you said, maybe he did want to get caught because it wasn't like he wasn't adding to the site. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be different if he had no clue about it, but he knew what was going on. He knew what was going up. Like, dude, it was just nuts.
Yeah, because this came out last Wednesday.
Right.
And apparently Tuesday night was when everything started to unfold.
Well, that's when I was getting the fucking screenshots, because it was the Conicello, a couple other of my friends were like, dude, you're not going to believe this. And then that's when shit started flooding in. And then when, like you said, when I woke up Wednesday, it was everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very unfortunate that it had to come to this.
Yeah.
I mean, because apparently he hasn't been working in a year and he was just doing this.
Yeah.
And so something that Brett said is that, he wasn't in the business. Right? But so what constitutes being in the business of pro wrestling?
Your name on IWTV.
That's right. Well, I mean, listen, if having your banner, your logo on the ring canvas, backstage, taking pics and taking videos, you're ringside filming the entire thing. You do interviews, you build the ring,
You know,
you run errands. So if that doesn't mean that you're in the business, then what does it mean that you're in the business?
I'm gonna say something, and I don't care who it affects. If they get upset, whatever. If you would have asked any promoter last Monday if Servino was in the business, they all would have said yes. Even Brett.
Right.
Lauderdale, I don't talk bad about him, but if you would have asked him last Monday, if Servino was in the business, he would have said yes. Obviously, you have to say no because he technically was not an employee anywhere, but nobody would have said no, he's not in the business. Everybody would have said he was.
Right.
You can easily say that he wasn't in the business because he was not collecting a paycheck.
Right. But
You know, it is.
Well, I mean, let's say
but I
you're.
mean, does that mean Mittens isn't in the fucking business?
Yeah, see, it's a
It's all
very
different, dude.
fucking
It's all about and I am not saying anything bad about, covering your ass and, trying to make it, look good. But I really believe in my heart before this happened, if you would have asked any promoter, not just Brett, any promoter that worked with him, is he in the business? They would have been like, yeah. Plain and simple.
I mean, if you're you're an up and comer. You're an up and comer, right? You're a student. You're paying your dues. You help build the ring. You take down the ring. You're in school. Does that mean you're in the business because you're not collecting a paycheck?
I think it does. I don't think it has. It
I
has
think
to be.
maybe it's just up to like a personal opinion of what being in the business is.
Yeah, that too. But like I said, man, I just
Is there
whether
is
it's
there a
okay.
right or wrong answer?
No, right now, no, ever no.
Right.
Like I said, there's people that be like, "Oh, I'm not technically in it, but I don't care." But like, see me, I don't give a shit. You can think I'm in the business or not. I'm just me.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure. You both feel that way. Don't
Right.
matter if we're being called fucking wrestling workers. We're doing what we want, and not only are the fucking wrestlers liking it, but even fans are liking it. So,
Right.
it's whatever.
So maybe it's just up to personal opinion then,
Yeah, yeah.
or whether or not shit hits the fan.
But again, there is no definition of being in the business, but ringside photos, backstage interviews, making weapons, setting up weapons, protecting wrestlers as they come out from the back. That's wrestling work. So whether you're considered an indentured servant or a fucking worker, you're doing something for wrestling.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those are all things that were done by him. So
Right.
But enough with the fucking asshole talk. We got plenty of other shit.
It was definitely the wacky world of wrestling over the last couple weeks.
Oh yeah, I signed everything.
Yes, lots of signings.
I was a fucking sign machine.
He's been signing shit. He was in fucking. You were what? Virginia 2 weekends ago.
Yeah, yeah.
He was in Virginia 2 weekends ago. This weekend that just passed, I was in Tennessee for Jameson Shook's show. That was live on IWTV. He took on Matt Tremont, main event. That was a fucking excellent show too, by the way. For
that's the reason why I didn't watch you last night. I was watching that.
Nice.
Yeah,
it was a good watch though.
It was. It was.
Jameson really did. He would fucking. He knows how to fucking work. He knows how to wrestle, man. And he's a young kid, so he's got a very fucking bright future. And he's got a great teacher. He's got Jaden as a teacher, Jaden Newman.
Yeah,
TWE. So
I'm a fan of his, definitely.
Nice.
He's one of the reasons why I really wanted to. I mean, besides did I go to every Matt's Halloween show, Jaden's one of the reasons why I really want to go to Chattanooga in October.
Mm-hmm. And also, you want to sign that bathroom too, I'm
Oh,
sure.
of course. And sign a bunch of people.
Yeah, man, just
Dude,
exactly.
come on. The best one was the Welcome to Virginia sign. I signed my name right on top of that bitch.
It's a clean signature. And it's simple, Joe B. And that's it.
And our friend Party Marty took a picture with my signature and fucking Johnny Mags.
Nice.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great times. Great times.
Yeah, dude, it was. And Hammer, you weren't there early. Where you? Well, you had to do shit in the After House of Independence, but Sunday was a fun day, man. GCW returning to Asbury Park. Not only was the show fun, but being back there was fun because we never. Number one, we don't have a bad time really anywhere, but we always had good times, real good times at Asbury. I'll plug the shit out of Johnny Mac's. Literally, you buy a beer, you get a free pizza.
Yo, Mittens told me that on the car ride home.
Dude, it is the fucking shit.
Last night he told me, and I was like, "What the fuck? A pizza?"
No, it's not a fucking like.
It's like a little personal pan,
but it's bigger than a regular personal too, though. Like if you would describe it, it would be like usually like a personal pizza is a 12-inch. Theirs are like 13, 14. You could just tell the width is bigger than a regular personal pizza.
Interesting.
And yeah, dude, I got 3 drinks and fed fucking my son and myself and had leftovers.
Like, I'm a fat ass. That would be awesome. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
I love it.
It's great, man. And the place always has a decent atmosphere. It's not like a bunch of. There was a bunch of fucking KRW doppelgangers there. I'm not gonna lie, dude. There was like 12 people that I thought were him.
Nice.
Jersey Shore Italians look very similar.
So GCW Asbury, you guys were both there. What do you think was the match of the night?
To me, I'll tell you right off the bat, the surprise.
Okay.
My match of the night, because I thought was going to be the original favorite match of the night, turned into my favorite match of the night with the switch, and that was fucking Manders and Matt.
Yeah, they killed it.
Honestly, for me, I can't even speak because I didn't really watch it. I was hanging out in the merch area, and the merch area weren't really able to see the ring, so I didn't watch much. I watched Matt's match on my phone actually. So
Rich,
while I was there, I watched the match on my phone.
You've been to House of Independence shows with GCW?
Nope.
Okay, you never were. Okay,
I've never been there.
So the only complaint I had with this one was, number one, I don't know if they've ever sold out before, and this one was a sellout. They switched. What it used to be was 2 sides of the ring. One side of the ring is the stage,
right.
And then to the left of the stage, that side of the ring, that used to be where there was only seats. This time they changed it to where now the 3 sides of the ring had seats. So a lot of us that had gone before went in thinking that we're going to have that room to stand around the ring on the one side, and having the rows of seats kind of fucked that up. I mean, I don't know who set it up. Obviously the seats were more expensive, so could have been for, money wise, whatever. It was just a fucked up setup. So there was times where I went up and hung with Hammer because it was literally like a human sauna.
I heard it was pretty hot in there.
Yeah. It was definitely like a human sauna. Like, you were getting fucked. Like, there were places you'd walk in there and you'd see steam coming off of people.
That's rough.
Yeah, and there was definitely a scent by like the 8th match.
I'm sure it smelled like full court basketball in there.
Yeah,
I'm sure it did.
It's a shame because, again, I had to do similar to what Hammer did. I did not watch the main event because I just couldn't take it anymore.
Really? Was it? Are we talking like H2O level?
Yeah, worse.
If it was that hot down like It was hot where I was standing, up in the top where the merch was being sold and shit. So if you're saying it was that bad down there, then
It
holy
was.
shit.
It was. Yeah, like it was amazing because Mittens and Joey didn't move like the whole show. And I'm like, damn, dude, like you've got some friggin' nose tolerance because I had to leave just because fucking thing, dude. Like
Some nose tolerance.
like I'm like one of those people. Like I literally went upstairs and just I had to make sure. And when I smelled myself and I was all right, I was like, all right, good. It ain't me.
As long as it's not you, that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. And so when I
That's
went
it.
upstairs, it didn't smell that bad. It smelled pretty good actually.
All right. Yeah, that works.
Yeah, dude. Jesus Christ.
All right, so Hammer, where were you this weekend? You were in
I
where were you?
left Thursday night,
Right.
and then we went down to TWE Arena in Tennessee, Chattanooga, Tennessee. And I was there for Jameson Shook's fuck. I forget what the name of the show was. But yeah, he had his debut show, and that was on live on IWTV, and he had a stacked card. He had fucking Hardway Heater there, Sean Campbell there, fucking the Goons.
Nice.
Oh, we should not use that word right now.
Sorry.
Ooh.
But
Relax, America.
Tank was there in his second persona. Like
Wait,
if you watch it back, you'll see it.
yeah, that did bug me out a little bit.
Yeah, he was
Was the
having
Rev
fun.
there?
The Rev was there, yes.
Okay.
All the whole coven of the goat where it was there.
Gotcha.
So it was a good night. The crowd was fucking hot. The crowd was actually he had a great turnout for his show, which was excellent. And then the main event was Jameson Shook versus Matt Tremont, and they put on a banger.
Yeah,
There you go.
dude. Like I said, dude, Matt had two fun ass matches this weekend. I thought.
Yeah.
Because him and Manders, like I said, being live for him and Manders, like there were shots in that match that we were in the crowd and you can like feel the impact.
I mean, those are two big boys.
Yeah, and they can take the beating.
Right.
They'll hit each other, not shoot like, on purpose, but they're doing it on purpose because they know they can fucking handle it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
They know the other guy's not going to be a bitch.
Oh, that too. and they
Right.
and I'm sure they both also trust each other, which is a good thing too.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course.
So that was good, man. Like, because I've seen them fight before, but that was a good one. And basically the only match that really involved any kind of death match, anything. Mostly the only other thing they were used during the show was doors.
Right.
At least they had the skewers, the fork, the fucking all types of good gussets.
Yeah, they had the gussets.
Yeah. So yeah, it was the most death match you can get in that venue, and it was good.
Yeah, because you can't do glass in that building, right?
No.
Yeah, there's no glass.
No.
Gotcha.
I mean, it felt like an old Asbury Park show, just more people. The more people got annoying, and it wasn't the people's fault; it was the heat.
I mean, I can see that.
Yeah, like dude, everybody was cool, even putting up with the heat, but it was just fucking a mess.
Yeah, I can see that.
I hope you're healing up, and if they do another one, which I'm pretty sure they are, you can make it to the next one because that venue and like I said, just that neighborhood is good. And I'll buy a beer and you can have a pizza.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, dude,
I'll buy
I'll
5
listen.
beers and I have 5 fucking pizzas. Like what the fuck?
Even Joey had to be funny. Like we took a picture with Dewey, and he's holding the pizza ticket in the fucking picture.
Nice.
How much was that beer though, if you don't mind me asking?
$6.
$6 for a beer. Well, like a pint?
Yeah.
And then you got a fucking 14-inch pizza.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Right?
I wish I knew about that spot.
dude. And like the one thing is, man, that pizza maker, they got to be fucking on point because they're doing like fucking 10 at a time in the oven. Like the oven's got like 3 levels, and there's like 4 in each.
That's fucking crazy, man.
I'm impressed.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's great. And like I said, they've been doing it for years because we knew about it because of the old Asbury shows.
Right.
because I went to Tallulah's right next door to the venue, and
Okay.
I got a pizza there. It was good. It was like an artisan pizza. It had good, a whole bunch of shit on it. $22 for that. I could have gotten a beer and a pizza for $6.
You could have gotten fucking 4 beers and 4 pizzas for $24.
That's fucking wild.
Oh, and dude, yo, seriously, I don't like freak out like this, like over women sometimes. The fucking bartender was Mandy Rose,
Hmm.
like body and all. I was like, I kept like nudging my son, like, dude, am I going crazy or is that Mandy Rose's fucking like twin sister? And he was just like, and then he was mesmerized for the next 2 hours.
Let me tell you something, man.
Back over there.
Jersey Shore, summertime, bars up by the beach. You're gonna see the hottest bartenders you've ever seen.
Dude, she was the hottest girl in the fucking place.
I believe it because a few weeks ago when I went to go see Fight Factory over at Martell's, the Tiki Bar, and Mandy Rose is there, just taking pictures, signing autographs, and all that. I mean, in person, she had to be the hottest girl I've ever seen in person.
Hmm.
It's not even close. And let me tell you something. And when you go to the beach in Point Pleasant, right, and you go into the Tiki Bar and all that type of shit on the boardwalk, you're gonna see some hot fucking girls, right? But Mandy is like levels above that.
I hear you, man.
Yeah. There's no punchline. It's just the way it is.
I've never paid for anybody's content, but I've stolen enough.
There you go.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, man.
But I don't rip pictures.
With all this shit now, you got to be fucking careful with whatever you fucking say.
No, come on.
I know.
I'm
Late.
just
Yeah, I know, but
well, cancel culture is a real thing.
right.
It definitely is.
For what happened last week, 100% appropriate.
Yeah.
But other things can be very silly and for stupid reasons. Maybe because someone, they had a bad day or, their feelings got hurt and, they want to cancel someone or something. And it's like,
No, there's been many a times when people just come out of left field with something fucking crazy or abnormal, just like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Believe me, I know.
that
They
actually
shoot for
just,
any.
now you see that, just made me think of something. Uh, that show out in Portland that's supposed to be happening, and they took
Mhm.
Schlack off because someone brought up an old thing from like what 15 years ago or something that Schlack is this and that.
Even
Yeah.
longer, bro. It's from the
Yeah,
early
I,
2000s.
I don't know the specifics, but what I do know is that someone made a big fucking stink about it and had
Like,
Schlack taken off the show. But
yeah.
this person is not even going to the show.
No, they just want to feel. They want to feel important in some type of way.
Right.
It's just whether it was never, to me, it was never the fact that he actually was like, a neo-Nazi, like they call him. It's just the fact that he was in the music industry. I'm sure he's played shows with bands that have that reputation, but it
Right.
was never his bands. It was never in his lyrics. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like,
Right.
sometimes you're not in control of who you're billed with. And if you're trying to become something, sometimes you just take that billing, dude. And in all honesty, in the early 2000s, all these people that care now didn't care.
Yeah.
True.
So
The world has become a very different place. There's a lot of Karens.
That's why if you are in the process of trying to be canceled for something that happened 20 years ago, to me is ridiculous, because a lot of shit we did 20 years ago we might regret, or you know what I mean? Like, the fuck, but that's what makes people. They learn from that shit. Like,
the world was a very different place 20 years ago, though, where you can sit there and you could call somebody the F word or the R word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And,
Right.
and they know you're fucking around. Yeah.
And I don't want to get into this fucking debate, but like, just my thing was, even like you just said, the F word, right?
Mm-hmm.
There would be people of that persuasion that would not care. They knew that it was a joke. They knew it wasn't, you're this. It was never about that. You know what I mean? It was just a goofy word to say. You know what I mean? It was never
nowadays. Nowadays, everybody got a little bit more sensitive. So.
I mean, and listen, when it's a direct thing, completely understand it.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's just something like like I said, 3/4 of these people would have never ever went to an ECW show. If they would have heard the shit that I heard,
100%.
and that I'm sure you guys heard if you ever went to a show, you know what I mean? Like, they would have to cancel the whole audience and the fucking federation.
Yeah.
I mean, the '90s was, I would say, like peak rawness, savage as far as that went. Because I mean, when Eminem came out, Slim Shady LP, he made a lot of noise because he was dropping those kind of words.
Yeah.
But there's a very small group of people that had a problem with it, but they didn't make too much noise because there was no social media then, and it was just kind of swept under the rug, and it had made Eminem who he is. Right.
You're talking about a guy that said these things and is one of the #1 selling artists of all time.
Right.
And his first 3 albums are littered with fucking shit like that. And I'm not gonna lie, he means them. like when we were saying that shit at shows, we weren't, but when he was saying, he meant it.
Right. It's the days of me saying to, like, let's say, dude, you're being such a F word. Like, we're not. We kind of use it as like, dude, you're stupid, or you're this or you're that. Like, we don't actually, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But now it's
a French cigarette.
Right. It is taken on such a different path, I guess, or a whole different trajectory. I don't know what to call it, but it's just,
and like I we obviously have all curbed any kind of that shit, but like, even now, like, I know I have people in every community that would have my back if I accidentally ever said anything, but that know I'm not being derogatory. But you just don't do it no more.
Yeah, we've all, I mean, we're all smart enough. We're all adults that we know how to change with the times and fucking curb certain things. So
absolutely.
If we don't need to say it, there's no need to say it. You know what I'm saying? Just keep everybody happy, and let's just keep going forward.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
All right. Circle back to wrestling real quick.
Oh, what?
It was also we talked a little TWE. We talked a little GCW. At the beginning, we talked ICW, and they got the whole schedule out.
Oh,
definitely looking forward to October 4th. And I'm assuming, they said January 4th is also going to be. It says New Jersey. I want to get to an out of town one. Badly. I don't care. I mean, I've already been.
What are you thinking?
I would love to go to Houston again.
I might not even be at the Houston show.
I honestly want to. I want to do the Detroit one.
Detroit,
because what I believe, again, this is not. Are there times where I'll find out shit ahead of time? Sure.
Right.
I don't know anything. I'm hoping that with that Detroit trip, there's another Fed having a show that weekend, which would make it perfect because I've never been to Detroit.
Well,
I'm going
gotcha.
to maybe.
Gotcha.
You know, I'm going to maybe for King of the Kill and Flophouse, but it'd be cool if when the date that they announced for Detroit, like maybe like XICW or Horror Slam or something in that area as
You
another
do
show that
know
week.
you do know that date though is the exact fucking November 30th is in Chicago, and then the next day is Detroit.
Oh shit, I didn't read it like that.
Yeah.
So I gotta stop smoking pot sometimes.
I
Yeah,
noticed that
so
because there's like shows every 3 weeks, and
Oh,
then there's
so it's a
like
double. So it's a
Detroit,
double
Michigan.
ICW.
yeah,
Uh,
it'll be a double, but it'll be in different towns.
maybe
Mm.
Boston. I don't know. I definitely want to get to an out of town one though.
Because
Like the Houston.
November 30th is Chicago, and we were
Yeah.
I think we're going back to the same building that we were at. I forget the name of it. The one that the last show is at.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It'll be it'll be there, and then we're gonna be doing Detroit the next day. And I don't know where that is yet.
Okay.
So
All right. All right. Now I have to plan accordingly.
Yeah, because H2O is gonna be in Chattanooga.
the end of October,
That's
25th, 6th, and 7th, I believe. Let me look at the calendar.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, 25th, 26th, and 27th. H2O is going to be down there, but 25th is going to be a TWE show. 26th is going to be a H2O show, and then the 27th is going to be Matt Tremont's deathmatch tournament.
Yeah.
okay.
So that's going to be a stacked fucking weekend too.
Wow. All right.
In
I got to see what I can do.
in Chattanooga.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, that's one of the main reasons. Not only, again, because like I said, I've done every Halloween weekend that Matt's done since he started, and I really want to get to Chattanooga. That crowd looks fucking hysterical, and the place looks fucking fun. And yeah, let's go.
No, that venue is really fucking fun. And when you're
Yeah.
down there for the H2O weekend, you will see like the people, whether it be the workers or the people that do other things in the building, because they do have a concession stand there too. But everybody between the workers and the fans in that building are they're energetic, man. They're fucking really fun to be around.
Nice.
So,
All right.
and they're like their own little family, like H2O is, in a way. So
Because I have
it's
a
fun.
feeling that like the TWE arena is like the Tennessee version of H2O.
It's kind of what
Very,
it looks.
very similar. Very
Okay.
similar.
Because I would say, because I've been to the Houston Premier Arena for Loco. I did the GCW show there a couple years ago, and I would
Mhm.
say that like that's the Houston version of H2O, which
Okay.
is cool. It's a cool spot, hot as fuck,
Yeah.
but that's just it's part of the deal. And I think I said this when it was on one of the podcasts, maybe the one with redacted, and it's like in this big
You
like
did.
I
Same.
did like
Yeah.
the aluminum box. And and it's like in the middle of like this neighborhood, and I'm like, we park in someone's front yard, and I'm like, I think this is it, but is this it? And I see someone with a Jimmy Lloyd shirt. I was like, this has to be it. Like, how can it not be? So it you walk down this fucking alley, and then all of a sudden, there it is. Because I'm looking for like a premier arena. Like I'm looking for something. Maybe that's a sign that says the Houston Premier Arena.
Yeah, just like that H2O sign we always
Right.
see.
Right. Exactly. Something like that. So also this past weekend was SummerSlam.
Yeah, let's talk some mainstream.
We can talk a little mainstream.
That's gonna be all you boys, because I all I did was get to hear a little bit of it through somebody's phone because they were sitting behind me in the car when we were driving. So
Well, but this gives us the opportunity to kind of fill you in on what's going on.
Matt's a friend of the show. You could say his name.
Absolutely, Matthew is a friend of the show. He
I'm
is.
getting you the slip knot, motherfucker.
Oh man. So we had the return of Roman Reigns.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I've been impressed with WWE ever since Triple H has basically taken over,
Yeah.
and really, I thought really good booked SummerSlam, and to cap it off, not only with Roman returning, but I gotta say, I love the fucking T-shirt that he has. The original Tribal Chief shirt was fucking badass.
I'm like
And
OTC. I'm like, I don't think that stands for over the counter, but I'm gonna
nah,
figure this out by the time the night's over. And then I'm like, it probably means like original or official tribal chief or something.
bro, it was funny because, like I said, I was hanging out with uh, my ex that I just got in touch with, and we're watching it over her house. And my son calls me, and he's like, "I need a fucking original Tribal Chief shirt." I didn't realize it yet either. He knew like that. My son knew right away.
Yeah,
And he was like, dude, and I was like, oh shit, that's what it stands for. Yeah, that's a great shirt.
it is a great shirt. So yeah,
But
he came back. Um,
Pop
so
was
what
amazing.
so what did you think of the main event? Cody and Solo.
Um, what do you call it when you basically knew what everything that was going to happen?
Predictable.
Yeah, I guess you would predict, but I mean, but like not like like yeah, it was predictable for me not to know what predictable was, but it was just I kind of figured everything but the Roman thing because I wasn't positive yet. I kind of figured everything was going to be that way. I just didn't think. I thought if Roman was going to come back, it was going to be after the match. But the way they did it was even better with like the nod to Cody, and it was just and still though, Fatu is a fucking animal. Jacob Fatu is fucking a beast and a
Yeah.
half.
Yeah, I mean he got a little he did apparently he did get banged up a little bit. I'm thinking that maybe he was selling it, but then as he was like he's like hitting the not like the
Yeah,
guardrail, but whatever the fuck they have up now,
unless
he's
he's
just like
that good, man.
and I was just like, maybe this isn't gonna work. Maybe he's like really because then like the next day, I guess he took a picture with someone at a convenience store and he had the boot on. I'm like, ooh, hopefully it's nothing too serious.
I hope not either because he's a fucking monster. And
Yeah.
Unless he's selling like Sandman used to.
that's what I'm saying.
Mm,
It's hard to tell because, obviously you start seeing all the fucking reports coming. Well, he was written into to sell an injury. So is it just worse than what it was supposed to be? Because
yeah.
I don't know. But the dude is just fucking so smooth in the ring, dude. It's crazy. Like for a big dude to move that fast and to hit every move with precision, it's kind of fucking nuts. We've seen big dudes do moves, but sometimes like their moonsault, like their head will hit the body, it'll miss a little bit. This motherfucker never misses.
He's that good.
Yeah,
And I'm not going to say like, well, it runs in the family because it does, but like he's next level good.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not a big Tongaloa fan. I would love it if him and Tama Tonga stayed a team for a while.
Yeah,
I always like, I
who's
always
the other
like
one?
Thomas.
Yeah, who's the
Thomas.
other one?
So Tama Tonga and Tongaloa are brothers.
Right,
They're Haku's kids.
right,
They're the ones that were in Japan for so long. So
right.
who's the other one you're talking about? What other are you talking about? Tongaloa?
Yeah, he was the one who missed the nut
Everything.
shot a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he misses everything.
Yeah, I think he should just stay the enforcer for now, and then maybe in his off days, go training at the performance center.
It's because, dude, it's funny because he definitely got hired because of his name. Uh, we don't try to bash people, but man, to watch some of his New Japan matches, he is not that good.
I think he was
So,
just well. We signed one, we might as well sign the other. And
and guess what? If it's a package deal just to get Tama, it's worth it because Tama Tonga is much better.
yeah,
Tama Tonga wrestles like a luchador Haku.
let me tell you something, man. Like every single one of those Samoans, every single one of them can wrestle. You know what I mean?
except for Tagaloa.
Yeah, he's got some work to do. Maybe he's just not like a natural athlete.
I think it's just, I don't know, because he was in WWE a while ago, a very long while ago. He was Camacho.
Really?
Yeah, he was a Samoan playing a Puerto Rican.
No
God bless Vince McMahon.
No shit. I was not aware.
Yeah, he had a Samoan playing a fucking sumo wrestler, and he had a Samoan playing a fucking Mexican bike riding gang member. I mean, dude, he looked like literally out of the fucking Blood In, Blood Out movie. He came dressed up like.
Good to know.
Yeah, dude,
Good
it
to
was
know.
fucking Vince was a piece of shit, literally.
All right, so I think the match went on a little too long.
Okay.
Just my opinion. I think it went a little too long. And Hammer is.
I don't even think Hammer's drinking. He's just taking a natural piss.
I think yeah. All right, that's fair. I think the match went a little too long, but then when Roman came out, I understood why. But then we have a new Intercontinental Champion. We have a new United States Champion.
Two, we have a women's champion too. New women's champion.
New Women's Champion.
Good.
Dirty Dom. Dirty Dom has been a dirty boy lately.
Again, it could be wrestling brain. I call it, but that was predictable as fuck.
It was. We knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's like you said, that's the only thing that gets me sometimes is some of the predictability. I mean, listen, it could be predictable and play out a different way, but I kind of figured that Dom was going to do that anyway. You know what I mean? Just because of the "I hate you" promo, that it was like, oh shit, he's definitely turning now.
Well, yeah. I mean, because that's usually how it goes. But you know, I was finally. It was like, okay, it finally happened. Now let's go.
But Finn was kind of predictable too. It's weird that I enjoyed the pay-per-view, but there was definitely moments that I knew were going to happen, and I had that feeling that Judgment Day was going to turn on Priest too.
I mean, we kind of saw it coming. I just didn't think it was going to happen like in that way. But now you kind of have like Damian Priest and Rhea, against everyone else. And you got Carlito in there. And then JD McDonough's in there too, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. So now it's going to look like, they're going to probably beat the shit out of Priest every week until he finds friends, but then he's going to have a hard time finding friends because he was in the Judgment Day. He's like, you know what I mean? Right. So it'll be a cool story. I'm sure it'll do it good.
Right.
And one thing I'm definitely sure of, at least until WrestleMania, Gunther is not losing that title.
No, I don't think so either. I think he's going to get the Intercontinental title reign treatment. And because listen, he's got the thing with Randy Orton going on now.
Yeah. Perfect first opponent for him, I think.
I agree.
Because it's somebody you can get over on, and he'll make you look like $1 trillion.
Right. Because Randy's not going anywhere. If he loses a match, he's not going down a notch.
No.
Randy's over. He's there. And yeah, I mean, that solid opponent.
Yeah.
And then, so when is it? The Battle in Berlin? When is that? Do you know?
I don't know the date, no. But I do know one thing.
Yes.
Like certain people that tell me shit I rely, I trust. I'm hearing Cena early 2025 with Gunther.
Interesting, because I know Cena. He wants like that one last run, and
yeah.
it's not gonna be like a part-time deal. He's like doing it.
Yeah.
So
I heard that would be fun. That would be fun. And again, that's another one where Cena make him look like $1 million, and
right.
I love Gunther, dude. Like I don't know him on a wrestling like friend level like I do with some, but even meeting him, like he's like, he plays a fucking prim and proper guy. I mean, he's just a regular dude.
Right.
I mean, he just really, really loves wrestling. He really does. He's somebody like how Tremont treats it, like a fucking like basically their religion.
Yeah, his chops are insane. Insane.
I mean, he literally brought PCO back from the dead as a career wise.
Yeah.
If him and PCO never happens, you know, who knows if PCO's character ever takes off. But that match has PCO still working to this day.
Listen, PCO is being an SDL now. So, wacky world of wrestling.
Wrestling world is crazy.
All right, so did you watch Raw last night?
Yes. Oh,
So,
wait. Oh, no.
No?
I only watched the last, like, hour.
Okay. So that's really the only thing that matters. You watched the main event with Wyatt 6.
Yes. Love it. Love every second of it. Popped so hard seeing Joe Gacy there.
Yeah, me too.
Because he was another one that was very personable. He would come talk all the time. And Joey, my son, when he was younger, I mean, still to this day, he's a fan, but when he was younger, it was literally fucking Fremont, Ricky, and Gacy were his three fucking favorite wrestlers.
That's cool.
And every time Gacy would see my son, he would come over and shoot the shit. And, you know, Amy's a great girl. Got to talk to her a lot. It's good to see them. You know, it's good to see. Like I posted yesterday, dude. He was literally called Sloppy Joe, and it wasn't because he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like he literally was. He was much overweight back then. He wasn't a great wrestler, and he was on the main event of fucking Raw, dude. On his first match on the main roster. Come on, and showed up. Did the fucking upside down thing. The fucking. We went nuts.
That was
dude. Me and my son almost kicked the fucking dinner table over.
You see, that match last night was exactly what it needed to be.
Yes.
And so, you know, when you say that, like, ever since Triple H took over, it's been so much better. And like last night was the perfect reason why.
Yeah. And again,
and SummerSlam too. 7 matches. SummerSlam was 7 matches.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You know,
but I love the fact too that technically, the Wyatt 6 are the heels, and they got the biggest pop of the night.
So where do they go from here? Because it's probably that thing with Chad Gable is probably over now.
Yeah, but they could fucking. Well, I'm thinking, the only thing left would be to have Chad go 1-on-1 with Bo.
Okay.
That would be Uncle Howdy's technically first match.
Right.
Because he got involved in the LA Knight match, Ray's last match, but he didn't actually wrestle. He just took that bump.
True.
So that would technically be his first singles match. I would like to see it. Chad's a good worker, so it'd be fun. Yeah, I'm locked into WWE right now. I'm not gonna lie, dude.
I didn't get even though it's it's still 3 hours, which can be a lot. I'm not like bored watching it.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like we're talking. There's shit to talk about. There's shit to pay attention to.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Good shit.
Yeah.
Big
Except for
Odyssey
Jones. I don't give a fuck about Odyssey Jones.
Yeah. Yeah, big ups to Triple H, man, for turning this thing around. And you know what? I think it's just they're gearing up for the switch to Netflix in January.
Yeah. Is that really a thing? That's a thing?
That is a thing. Oh, dude, they signed like this 10-year, $5 billion deal or something. Like it's insane.
I use online resources, but yeah, because even SmackDown ends on Fox, I believe September, and they're going to be on the CW for the last 3 months of the year.
Wait, is SmackDown going to Netflix too?
I think the whole catalog is, yeah.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow. I was not aware of that.
I'm not positive, but I do know that the switch is happening soon between Fox and the CW.
Wait, I think CW is getting NXT.
Oh wait, maybe you're right.
I think
maybe I
don't
smoked that whole.
I know they're definitely getting Raw. They're getting all
No,
the
you're right. You're right.
pay-per-views.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, I think Raw and SmackDown, Netflix, CW, NXT. I think you're right, dude. I was
Yeah.
whoops.
And they're getting all the pay-per-views,
Yeah, Netflix.
the
Yeah,
PLEs or whatever the fuck.
yeah,
And then I think they're gonna slowly integrate all like the shows and the older tape, like Raws and SmackDowns and all their TV shows. I think everything's gonna slowly move over too.
I mean, I don't know the exact logistics, but I would believe so. I would think.
Yeah,
Be crazy if they're on fucking two different platforms. So
definitely interesting to say the least.
yeah,
Um, and no Zilla Fatu on Sunday at GCW. I know
yeah.
people.
No,
I know some people who were like pretty disappointed to not see him. Um, I mean, although listen, I mean, Manders definitely filled the shoes, but he Zilla wrestled GCW. He faced Josh Bishop on Friday.
yeah.
Saturday was SummerSlam. He no-showed the show in Michigan, so he was actually in the stands on SummerSlam on Saturday, and then he no-showed GCW to travel issues or whatever the case is, right?
Yeah.
So then a rumor started like, well, maybe he signed with WWE.
I mean,
But then today it was like he's still getting promoted for HOG for House of Glory, and then he was
Doesn't
advertised
he
for
have a
something else.
doesn't he have a belt in Hog?
yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
a
there.
champion.
Is he the heavyweight champion, or is he like the other one?
I know they had a couple belts, but I don't pay attention enough. I usually just pay attention to the good matches they have.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know the details and logistics of it.
I'm pretty sure
I
he's got a belt though.
No,
know.
he does.
Yeah.
He
He
does.
does.
I just don't know if it's the world or if it's like one of their, like X division title. I'm not saying it's called that, but I'm, you know what I mean, Intercontinental.
Yeah.
No,
Right. Yeah, and he's
I
still
remember
advertised for Homecoming.
because wasn't who the fuck was the champ recently?
And where?
I don't know.
House of Glory?
They've been having good matches. Like I said, I've been watching like the Amazing Red matches. They had Santana there. I just don't know who their champs are. So yeah, I don't know what belt exactly he has.
Okay.
Got some kind of belt. Who's got
Yeah,
a
he
belt?
definitely does. He
Go
definitely
to
does.
cage match, somebody.
Let me tell you something. For a guy who hasn't had 30 matches yet, like he's pretty good.
No, he is.
Like he's not lost out there. For a guy who still had under 30 matches, I mean, you're still like a rookie. You're.
Right.
It's like he's a natural.
Yeah.
He wrestles in GCW for a reason. It's not because he's bad.
No.
That's
why Broski Jimmy's there.
That's right.
I'm just kidding. I love Jimmy. I gotta break his balls, dude.
Jimmy, come back to us. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lordy.
So what do we got? So what do we got coming up this week? Nothing, right? No, this is a basically free week. Got POR on Sunday.
Yeah, pure Sunday.
You're at Slipknot on Saturday.
Slipknot, definitely, dude. And guess what? We got a lot of people coming to that. Like I said, we got Mittens. Mittens might be bringing his dad.
Oh my God.
Kelso and all her crew are going. I know Alfeo, Marissa, Stoffer. We're going to see Stoffer for the first time in a while.
Oh wow.
That fucking rock star, huh?
What's that?
I said that rock star, Stoffer.
Yeah, dude, come on.
He's doing his fucking thing though.
Dude, did you listen to that Limp Bizkit cover?
No, I haven't. I didn't even know there was one.
Oh, dude, they did Trust. Nine Dead did Trust by Limp Bizkit.
I'll look into that.
Not only is it good, but Fred and Wes posted it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so they got the approval from the band itself, which was pretty fucking cool. I might not be a huge Limp Bizkit fan, but that's still big. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? To get the
100%.
lead singer and the fucking guitarist to play to post a cover of their song. Pretty cool. And Nine Dead definitely doing some cool things.
100%.
And crazy. Their first fucking big gig was The Gathering.
They played The Gathering, I think, twice now.
Yeah, but the first time they did was their first ever like really big gig.
That's weird.
Friends in the industry, my friend.
Yeah. 100%. I feel that.
Yeah.
I think the next show I'm doing is I might do this SWF show up in Avenel because Louie's gonna be there.
Now the only thing I want to say is don't overexert yourself, dude, because H2O's the next day and it's really good.
Is it August 20th?
No, the 17th. Louis' show is the 16th.
So what show is the 17th?
Sanitarium H2O.
Oh, I
That's
might skip that because then I got
Dale Patrick's.
I'll see how I feel, but I'm definitely going to Homecoming. I already said to like Benny and Joe and Marty, like I can't be gallivanting and just out and about like I usually am. I'm gonna have to like go to the show, go back to the room, get something to eat, go back to like I'm gonna have to. As of right now, I'm gonna have to try to keep it to a minimum. But I will go on a piece of fucking plywood if I have to, because I'm not fucking missing that. It's not happening. I will go get one of those fucking scooters if I have to and put it right in my front row seat.
I will gladly pay for a massage on Sunday when we get there for you.
I'll give you the massage.
Oh, and I'll pay Hammer just to watch. No, shit, not after last week.
All right, so John Hammer is going to be giving the black John Hammer a massage. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
I mean, can we call that an interracial massage?
We could.
Can he be your interracial stepdad? Now we're making progress.
You can call it progress if you want. I mean, because you are the Black Chad Menace.
Yes. So it would have to be in a bathroom that I signed.
As he's cleaning the toilets.
Yeah, we could just pull. We'll take the baby thing down and put you across the baby, the diaper change thing, and you can get your massage on that.
This is getting pretty extreme.
Yeah.
Wow.
So very vivid.
A lot has transpired in the last couple weeks, ladies and gentlemen. As if you cannot tell.
We did forget to bring up the cool matches that have gotten announced for Homecoming. Yeah, you brought it up. And, we had Gage and Parker announced today, which is a first timer.
Yeah, that's for Saturday. And you know what? I noticed that Gage is doing back-to-back shows. You know, he doesn't do that too often anymore. So it must have been one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing this. So we got.
Because then you got you got them two, and then the 3-on-3 the next day.
3-on-3. Oh,
yeah, Joe, Big Lou. It's Lou Nixon, Big Joe, Drew versus Tremont. Who are the other two?
Hoodfoot and Brandon Kirk.
Yeah. That's gonna be a demolition derby.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a great fucking match.
It's gonna be fucking insane.
Not only that, big ups to fucking Hoodfoot going to be in the fucking showboat.
Showboat? Fucking Hoodfoot back in the Sweet Party?
Oh God. Oh God.
Dude, that's gonna be great.
We'll see.
I know the Europeans will be there. I already know that. I'm talking to them.
Yeah. What else is there? You got Mance, Joey, and Blake in the triple threat ladder match.
Yeah, good old fucking pancreatitis over
here. Oh,
there.
and what the fuck is going on with Macizos? You didn't watch it? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, I
They
know.
lost the match on Sunday, and Miedo shoves Ciclope, and he
Yeah.
storms out the ring.
Ah,
My
come on.
favorite
I would
tag
love
team.
it.
My
I
favorite
would,
tag team is in absolute shambles right now.
would love it. Number one, it was great because I'm a big Legion of Rot fan, so that was fucking awesome.
Really? Okay.
Oh yeah, dude, that's a Philly. They're a Philly staple, bro.
Okay.
They've been wrestling here for fucking probably 20 years,
Okay.
and yeah, so that was cool to see them go over like that. And in all honesty, if you watch TOS 3, Miedo and Ciclope killing each other is going to be a good time.
No, listen. Like I've watched that match. Like they know what the fuck they're doing. They know what's
Yeah.
going on. Storyline wise, like all right. I mean, I can dig it. I just don't want to see my favorite team break up. That's all it is. It's kind of like the Rockers when Shawn Michaels threw Marty Jannetty through the window, or maybe Marty Jannetty was running away and he dove through the window of the barbershop.
There you go.
Maybe that's what it is.
But yeah, no, we got great shit coming up. Obviously, we'll definitely. I'll tell you what. In 2 weeks, that podcast is going to be a hardcore preview show because we got a lot of shit that weekend.
Yeah, we got. Let me see. X Brand. August
31st.
X Brand's after that.
Joe, you're gonna be there, right?
What?
You're gonna be there at fucking King of the Kill
and Flophouse. Yeah,
I might try and do if my phone service permits it. I might try and do a live stream from King of the Kill before it starts.
God, I'm in.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
If my phone permits it, because I know that area is kind of iffy with the service.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm 100% there because I'm staying there.
That'd be fun as fuck.
Yeah, I'm not leaving that area. We're just going to stay there all night.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah, I already got people who were planning on fucking just hanging out all night watching movies.
Nice.
Yeah, so there's homecoming that weekend. You guys have Flophouse, you have RPW, right? And then the next weekend we have X Brand.
Yep.
The week after that is H2O.
Dude, so much.
Fight Club weekend is
October
what, 11th and 12th, I think.
And that's a 3-show weekend also because you got X Brand at H2O on Friday.
Oh, that's right.
And then the back-to-back GCW shows.
Holy friggin' shit. Yeah, you're right.
Fucking wrestling, right?
Right?
Just let me tell you something.
And then even before that, still in September, we got fucking GCW back in Philly on the 20th.
Yeah. Tournament of Death.
Tournament of Death the day after. Dude, wild. I love it. My schedule is fucking booked.
I'm going for another piss.
All right. The Fall Brawl Tour. I call it the fall. You got your winter tour, you got the spring tour, you got the summer tour, and you got the Fall Brawl Tour. All right. The Fall Brawl Tour on August 6th of 2020 is already fucking booked.
Nice.
We're booked.
Mm-hmm. Fucking awesome.
Fucking booked. November. Because I know November 2nd, GCW is going to be in Hawaii. I want to go. My birthday's November 12th. I want to treat myself.
Fucking right.
But I don't know. Because I want to do Chattanooga for H2O. There's an out-of-town ICW show I want to do. It just comes down to, work, schedule, try to get in where I fit in. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of good fucking shit coming up. It's hard, but
yeah,
we'll figure it out.
Yeah. You hear that, America? We got a lot of good shit coming up.
Damn
the
right.
Tail end of the summer. We got the Fall Brawl Tour already lined up.
You're coming for that number one fucking deathmatch wrestling site now. Fuck that asshole.
That's right. It's crazy, man, how he literally went from... But, what I will say, a lot of his followers are fake. and paid for.
Oh,
Allegedly. Allegedly.
I hear you. We'll see.
I never bought one follow, a like, a comment, a share.
Never had to.
No. Very 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 grateful that it kind of just did its own thing, and I had two videos get the one with Tremont and Kobayashi got 121 million views. So that had a lot to do with it. There's another one with Cole Radrick and Drew Parker that got like 40 million. I had Redacted he's had a few with a few million each, and
Didn't
it just
your kamikaze video too?
That's over a million. And
Yeah,
that's the first video that had my name on it that went over 1 million views, dude. That was awesome.
I haven't looked at mine because I think Joey sent that to me, and that got I mean, at least on mine, that's got to be well over 1 million. There's a couple that Jesse Daniels sent me. Those got over 1 million. I got one with Angel Metro that got over 1 million. Yeah, I don't know. It just kind of took on a life of its own. I didn't have to pay for a fucking logo someplace. I didn't have to, do
not saying
any
that
of
we won't ever. But
not saying that we'll never have we have stickers. Yeah. But not saying that we'll have like a banner or something, because that would be great. Like, just imagine.
Stickers? Why the fuck don't I have it? I don't have any.
I have one still. I gotta give it to you.
All right. Well, next time we're all, together, I'll make sure you get stickers.
Well, we're in a circle jerk together.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes. We'll make sure there's 4 screens. It'll be us and
yeah, definitely 4.
It'll be us and Marty, so Marty can have make more memories. Yes.
Add a little tism to the fucking party.
Yeah, add a little tism and a Baja Blast, and
if there's Baja Blast, man, Marty is there. That's it.
Actually, I found the recipe on how to make a Baja Blast.
Uh-oh.
I stumbled upon it. I didn't Google it. It was like on a meme. Apparently, it's Mountain Dew, Sprite, and the blue Gatorade.
Okay.
I guess we'll have to try it and see what happens.
We'll have to have Marty.
Which blue Gatorade? Do you know which blue Gatorade? Is it cool blue or Glacier Freeze?
Ooh. Now you see the plot thickens.
I want to the color of it. I want to say it's probably Glacier Freeze.
All right.
I like Glacier Freeze, by the way.
I do like the Glacier Freeze better, but I'll drink the Cool Blue.
Cool Blue is like a little bit too blue. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like Windex blue.
Yes, it is.
So it could be Glacier Freeze blue.
Yeah. Even better.
All right, maybe we should get some ingredients and we'll have a Baja Blast party, and we'll have Marty be the he'll be the what's it called? We'll have him be the lab rat,
the guinea pig.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
I'm sure he'll be up for it.
Yeah.
And he's gonna hate it all. Nope, that's not it.
I can see him being very disappointed.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Marty, we without mentioning anything, Marty doesn't hate many things, but one thing when he hates something, he hates it.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I know what you mean. I know. Yes. I know what you mean. Great kid. Yeah. All right, guys. It is 12 minutes after 11. I know you guys both have work tomorrow.
Yes.
I do not. I'm out on disability. I have an injury. So MRI Thursday morning, orthopedic on Monday. America, wish me luck. Hopefully it's just so I can just work through with physical therapy and the chiropractor, and gets this thing squared away, because whatever this is, it's not good. Definitely a sciatica type deal, 100%. But it is what it is. But I am getting a lot of schoolwork done, so
that's give and take.
Right. Like I'm not, something that my mom always said is, you don't want to let your brain go to mush. So I am breezing through these college classes that I got to do. They're all self-paced, and I'm just kind of breezing through them. So I do that. I watch a little Sports Center. I catch up on my wrestling. I, I'm a little too invested in things that I shouldn't be invested in because I have too much time on my hands. But it is what it is, and this too shall pass.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, that's definitely enough for me. John
Yeah.
Hammer, anything
Yes.
you would like to add, good sir?
Not really. Just that the upcoming August is packed and gonna be fucking crazy.
Yeah,
September, we went over everything that's gonna be coming up. Just fucking it's a good time to be a fucking independent wrestling fan.
I
God
agree.
damn right.
100%.
Got a lot
Fucking
of
with
stuff, and I will always say that we are definitely spoiled. Um, let's not take it for granted because we got a lot of great stuff coming up, man. We
Yeah.
we really do.
and
Um,
also and also I do want to, shameless self plug. Go and find us on Facebook. The Facebook group is the Bocce Boys 2.0, and we
exactly.
do a live stream. Currently, we've been doing it every Wednesday because of travel for wrestling and all that. So
Right.
we do it Wednesdays now until, further notice. But go there, like that page, follow it, and then fucking you get to see us twice a week. Twice a
Hey,
week.
that's it. As long as there's
Sometimes,
not too many people going on, I would love to come on. But if there's too
yeah,
many people, then I don't want to. Ugh, ugh. Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? I think we're back. I keep losing power. I'm in Jersey and there's a bad rainstorm. All right. So anyway, I have no idea